there, I am Lina Orlando. I am an awareness coach, and today's wisdom tip is the ego. How do we transcend it in our everyday life? So if you've been following my teachings now, you probably are pretty clear that every single one of us is a point of consciousness. Inside the infinity of our Creator, call it God, call it Spirit, no matter what you want to call it, there are gazillion personalities, all of the souls, all of the spirits, all of the individualities, all exist here only because they're light beings, because their bodies are transparent, translucent souls. We cannot distinguish them, although we each have a distinguishable essence. So how do we have an ego? Well, when we begin to be physical, when we take on a physical life experience, this lifetime, what is merged with everything through the process of becoming human becomes separated, has the experience of being separated. So my separate sense of self, your separate sense of self, is formed by beliefs and ideas that we have that tell us that we are separate and different. So our ego is nothing more than the beliefs that we hold and the ideas that we have that tell me I'm different from somebody else. So how does the ego affect our everyday life? So when we have a sense of oneness, when we know that what we're made of is love, what others are made of is of love, and what the whole world is made of is the energy of love, when we have an understanding of what we truly are, well, ego's not an issue in everyday life. It's when we believe that we're separate and different, and we begin to enter into the realm of feeling superior or inferior in our differences. That is really when things begin to get interesting. This is when we begin to operate from fear, because when we feel separate and we feel so little inside of this humongous universe, we really begin to feel like what I have is mine and it's important, and who I am is important, and look at what I've achieved is important. And we begin to get attached to the things that we have. So in everyday life, let me give you a simple example. I was just having a conversation with a friend just the other day. He has a dog, and the dog, this separate sense of self, was on the couch and it was licking the couch. So imagine the dog and the couch, something separate. Now the couch is made of the same energy, so is the dog. So we'll call this the couch. We'll call this the dog. And this is the separate person. At least they believe that they're separate. Anyways, if this person is invested in this is my couch and I don't want the dog to lick the couch, now we have set up a dynamic where this thing that I am valuing is being destroyed by this thing that I don't value as much. And now this person who has a sense of separate self is going to feel offended. It's going to feel like it needs to go into protection mode, into making sure that their things do not get damaged, do not get affected, do not get ruined, because if it does, it affects their sense of ownership. It has them feel, I've got to buy another one, it's going to cost me money, this is going to be a problem. There is no longer a remembering that we are all one. Sure, we can train the dog to not lick the couch, we can do those things, but the point here is that when we begin to see that life is nothing more than a series of events taking place, and those of us who are awake and are witnessing what is happening, we don't need to take things personally. We can lovingly tell no to the dog. We can lovingly cover up the couch. We can lovingly do whatever needs to be done to make arrangements to take care of the things that we enjoy. It's not that we no longer care about our things when we awaken. Is that we don't put importance on them. The couch does not become more important than the dog. I don't become more important than the couch or the dog. There is a level of equanimity between all of us. And in that sense of oneness, in that sense of connection, in that sense of being nothing more than pure consciousness, we work with each other from a sense of equality, from a sense of, wow, how amazing that I have a couch, how amazing that I have a dog, how amazing that I have this experience of being this separate person with a couch and a dog, how amazing that I have a house. Now dealing with issues becomes so infinitely different when you recognize the oneness of all that is. Awakening is a process that returns us to a sense of inner peace, not only within ourselves, but a sense of peace with all that is. From that place, miracles begin to take place because now the world begins to cooperate with us in a way that is not possible when we feel superior or inferior, because we're always creating our experience based on what we're believing about the world. And awakening is a knowingness of our connection, is a knowingness of our oneness. So this is the tip for today. I hope that it is helpful. If you enjoy my videos and you want to learn more, come back and visit my website. It is www.lineorlando.com. That's a mouthful. Anyways, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this with you. It truly is an honor and a pleasure that I have had the gift, the grace of God has touched me and has awakened inside of me this truth, and I get so much joy from sharing it. If you like what you are watching, please share it with another person. If it doesn't interest you, that's okay. We're still one. It's all good. Thanks, and I love you. Have a magnificent day.